Rage.
Hello and welcome to Feel the Rage, the talk show for Rage Combat. I'm your host, Mario Cacciotolo, and with me now is a rising star in the world of karate, Luke Galea. Luke, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us, Luke, how long have you been training in karate and how did you get started in this discipline?
I've started karate from when I was a small child. My dad had in fact opened the dojo just a month or so before I was born, so I practically grew up in that environment. And from when I was 5 years old, I officially then started karate, and from there I've been training to the present day, where I'm soon 24. So it's around of 19 years experience. And as we got along, the journey was consistent with training, competitions, and nowadays I'm also teaching the very dojo that I grew up in. I'm managing it. So it's been an interesting journey.
Thank you. Now, you recently won an international tournament. I believe it was last year. Tell us more about that.
That was in the small states of Europe. That was held in Liechtenstein. And there I won 2 gold medals. One was in the seniors of my weight division, the minus 84 kilos, and the other was in the open category across all the weight divisions. And it was I was very satisfied with my performance. And it was an approach quite relaxed, more than usual. So from there, it helped to not stress about that too much, and it was satisfying.
So tell us, what attracted you to a style v style format like Rage Combat?
As I stated, I grew up in karate, martial arts, so the exposure to having various disciplines engaging each other in an arena, in a fighting arena. It's an interesting concept, and it's one that should garner plenty of attention. So I would like to see what it involves, much more so.
Now, do you feel that karate can hold its own against other styles such as boxing or Taekwondo?
I'm biased towards karate, given that I grew up in it, but each style has its own advantages and disadvantages, given that one might dominate in a certain area, such as kicks, another one might dominate in close quarters combat. So, aside from the style itself, then it would also depend on the athlete that is representing the style, given his exposure, his technique, his training throughout the years, and the disciplines that he has passed through. So there's that is what at the end of the day will significantly matter.
Okay, now finally, what fighting style would you like to come up against in Rage Combat?
I'm actually open to all styles, but the one that would interest me more is, given some styles there's more awareness about them, such as karate, kickboxing, boxing, Taekwondo, for example. But some other styles might be less publicly aware. So it would be interesting to come up against a different style, where I would be able to see their techniques, what they have been training for along their training journey in a more realistic scenario and applied in a fight. So, open.
That's great, Luke. Thank you very much indeed. Good luck in your future career. That's all we've got time for on this edition of the show. Do tune in next time where I'll have another special guest to interview. But in the meantime, don't forget, feel the rage.